Hello everyone and welcome back to STW Sports, and today I'm going to be going over my Premier League Team of the Week from February 27th until March the 1st. I have a feeling I'm going to put this video out quite late, so very sorry if I do. Hopefully not too much later than it's actually meant to. But yeah, let's get straight on with it anyway. But yeah, formation 4-3-3, goalkeeper Jordan Pickford. Yeah, you're in for a bit of a warning here. This was one of the hardest Team of the Weeks to pick because there really was not many good performances. I mean, Jordan Pickford played in a 1-0 win for Everton against Southampton. He barely had anything to do, but he made a very important save at the end, which kept the score at 1-0, and was the reason why, they won. It was the reason why Everton won the game, not drew, so I'm going to say Pickford for that, but he was relatively untroubled throughout, and Southampton caused very little threat. But yeah, Pickford gets my choice. Right back, Cedric Suarez. Cedric was very good for Arsenal in their 3-1 win over Leicester. Again, he wasn't outstanding, but he did a very good job against what's quite an injury-hit Leicester, let's be honest. I'm obviously very happy with the win as an Arsenal fan, but it was very injury-hit Leicester. So, as happy as I am, as happy as I am, Cedric still played well. But yeah, he gets my right back of the week, but there wasn't really much competition. Centre-back, Kyle Bartley. I mean, I can't really say West Brom defended amazingly against Brighton, considering Brighton missed 2 penalties, had a goal ruled out for a bizarre reason, but no, Kyle Bartley did score the winning goal and he kept a clean sheet. It wasn't really West Brom's doing, it was more the fact Brighton couldn't score, but still though, you've got to give him credit for that, and that goal could be massive at the end of West Brom's season if all goes according to plan. So yeah, I'm going to say Kyle Bartley deserves a place as centre-back of the week. Centre-back, Ruben Diaz. Yeah, this guy gets centre-back the majority of weeks, to be fair, at the moment. They beat West Ham 2-1. West Ham played very well. They're doing very, very good at the moment. So, yeah, fair play to Diaz. He played well and, he scored again. So, yeah, big fan of Ruben Diaz. He really has transformed this Man City defence from... You remember when they conceded 5 against Leicester earlier on in the season to now? It's crazy transformation, and he deserves massive credit for that. Left back, Sergio Reguilon. I still don't know how to say his name, even though he's been in the Prem all season. But yeah, Reguilon anyway. He played very well for Tottenham. Again, not really a lot to say, to be honest with you, about competition in there. But no, Reguilon, I do like Reguilon. He's done quite well at Spurs. Not always the most rated by Jose by the looks of it. He does get rotated quite a bit, but not a big fan of Reguilon. He's got a fantastic cross on him as well. I do think he's a good player, and yeah, he played very well in this one. Centre defensive midfield, and Golo Kante. This was very good seeing Golo Kante back to his best. Okay, don't get me wrong, he played in a pretty dull 0-0 draw with Chelsea and Man United. Another, fairly forgettable game. But yeah, it was a 0-0. Kante, though, played really well. It's good to see Kante playing well again. He's not really been the same player for a couple of seasons now, so when he does play well, it's very refreshing. It wasn't great, but if anyone was the best player on the pitch, it was probably Kante, to be honest with you. He did do well, and again, there's not a lot of competition in there. Centre midfield, Curtis Jones. Now, this guy does deserve his award for, in the team this week. He did play very well. Liverpool's 2-0 win against Sheffield United. Of course, it's been a difficult time for Liverpool recently, and, this felt a good win. Okay, they probably still should be beating Sheffield United, with all due respect to them. Yeah, Curtis Jones played really well. I do like Curtis Jones. He's good. Not quite up there with the elite youngsters in the Premier League, but he is good, though, and he played well here in a 2-0 win, and a fairly comfortable one for Liverpool. And with their recent form, it's very much needed. Centre midfield, Ruben Neves. Yep, no attacking midfielder this week. I literally couldn't think of anyone who played attacking midfield who deserved it. So, another centre midfielder, Ruben Neves. He can be considered a holding midfielder, which he probably is. But no, he played in Wolves' 1-1 draw at Newcastle, I should say. And it was an okay game. Neves scored a header. Very rare for Neves to score a goal in the box. But hey, Neves has started adding goals to his game recently, which is encouraging for Wolves fans. But yeah, Neves played quite well in this one, to be fair, and is probably the main reason why Wolves got a draw and not a loss out of it. So yeah, fair play. Right wing, Gareth Bale. This was refreshing to say, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, he's a Tottenham player, and obviously, we can see by my shirt, it's not really but no, to be fair to Gareth Bale, I don't really know what's happened to him this season when he's played. He hasn't done great, let's be honest. He's had a pretty miserable season at Spurs, but this was probably one of his better performances in recent history. So yeah, fair play to him. And Bale's had a very bizarre couple of years, really. Obviously, what's gone on at Madrid, and now he's at Tottenham, and he's not taken off for him there. But he's starting to get there ever so slowly, and the more games he plays, the better he probably will get. And if Tottenham can get him firing along with Kane and Son, they could have a frightening front three next season, but whether Bale even stays, that is, which is obviously questionable. Left wing, Anwar El Ghazi. Of course, Aston Villa beat Leeds United by 1-0, and El Ghazi scored. Ollie Watkins got the assist, but let's be honest, it was not an assist that he meant. He slipped over. But, you know, fair play, though, to Villa. 1-0 win. And, yeah, Aston Villa have had a very good season. And what a signing Emiliano Martinez has been in goal. And they can thank us, Villa, for that because, you know, we have certainly provided them with some goalkeeper. But, yeah, a 1-0 win. And El Ghazi was lively the whole game. Played quite well. So, yeah, I'll give him the left winger of the week. And striker, Harry Kane. Again, not easy. I don't really think Kane did an awful lot in the game, but yeah, he probably deserves it. I've had 3 Tottenham players in this team, which kind of says a lot, really, about the week it was. Because I don't, yeah. I mean, Tottenham did well, to be fair to them. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, yeah, a weird week in Premier League where there wasn't really many standouts. That wasn't me disrespecting Tottenham as a team. They've got some very good players, but as the week went on, yeah, it wasn't the best week. But yeah, moving on anyway, don't want to complain too much. Goal of the week, I've gone Youri Tielemans versus Arsenal. Again, there was barely any good goals, and this was just terrible defending from Arsenal, to be honest. It wasn't even a great goal. Literally, Tielemans just ran with the ball. He ran very far and scored, but it was just poor defending. I mean, there's no other way of saying, really. But no, look, credit where it's due. He still scored. He still ran a long way. So I'm going to say Tielemans deserves that. Flop team of the week, I've got to go for Brighton for the simple fact they had that many shots against West Brom and didn't score. It's quite embarrassing, with all due respect to to Brighton. They probably should be beating West Brom. For all the praise they get, Brighton, they need to start turning that praise and their football into results because time's running out and Fulham are just starting to slowly creep up the table. They need to be careful because, it's not going to be easy for them. But it would be quite sad to see Brighton go down. They play good football. I do like Graham Potter, but right now they're in trouble, and if they do go down, this result could be the main factor for it. Because and I've got to say they're flop team of the week just for that reason. Manager of the week, I've gone Mikel Arteta. Might be a little bit biased, but look, Arsenal winning 3-1 away at Leicester. Yes, it was an injury hit Leicester. I didn't expect that result. I thought it'd be a tough game for Arsenal. They struggled at the King Power in recent seasons. So to get a 3-1 win was very refreshing. So yeah, fair play to them. They did well. I mean, it wasn't an easy game, but they got there in the end. And Arteta deserves credit for that. And Arteta does have these sorts of results in him, especially against teams like Leicester. So yeah, fair play to overall. He got there in the end. So yeah, Manager of the Week, Arteta. It might be a little bit biased, as people say, but it's not. It's honest this week. Again, there wasn't much choice either, so that's what I'm going to stick with. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back soon with more content. Thank you very much.